So our house is on a pretty shady lot. Um, we still have a lot of trees on our property, and most of the houses around here have a lot of trees. Some have cut a lot down, but there's still enough that our property is pretty shady. Um, Dave watches for which way the sun comes up. Our house faces northeast. So we do get some morning sun, and we are able to have a lot of daisies out front here. Daisies, listen to me, daffodils. Of course, they're all gone. Um, this yellow and green shrubbery is called euonymus. There's a little bit too much of it right now, and it's hiding some of the beautiful stonework that we have back there. Um, anyway, because of the shady property, we have a lot of hosta, and we're always looking for good shade plants. We had a huge tree over on the other side of the driveway, and I'm going to head over there now. And it fell over last year while we were away for the weekend. It was that really weird tornado, that's like a localized tornado that swept through our neighborhood toward the front and knocked this enormous tree down. And you could see how like the root had come into our driveway. But anyway, it went right across our yard and fortunately did not damage any property. So anyway, this has given us a lot of sun, and so we're able to put some sun plants in here. This is a whole bunch of bee balm that we're waiting for them to bloom. And then we have like the woodland phlox. Those are those lavender and white things right here. I think they're called Dane's rockets, and they were brought over during the colonial times by the British. And we have some bearded iris. We have the deep purple, that's right here. And we have this lavender. We tend to like intense colors, but we think that's pretty. And then white. I'm really excited to have poppies, those big orange kind. I've wanted to have them for years, and we've never really had the place for them. And there's some over there growing too. This is Siberian iris, which I just love. I just love this like fragile, almost orchidy looking thing. And when you see orchids painted in like East Asian paintings, it's always the Siberian kind. Also in the front, right across, we have this enormous hosta. It's Dave's like pride and joy. It's called Summon Substance. You could see, compared to my hand, how big this leaf is. So it's probably a good 16, 18 inches. And it's a lovely combination with the more frilly fern leaves. Nice contrast. And then almost like a painterly watercolory hosta. And I think that's an azalea. And then a little birch tree that we've been nursing and trying to get to look decent because it had sort of gotten scrappy. So hopefully we'll get to see more of this interesting white bark. Yeah. And then we're back to where we were for the garden tour number 1, which I had started right around here, showing you all our weeds. So that's the end of tour number 2, a little longer.